Hi, it's Melody Brooke here again. I want to talk a little bit about something that's very difficult to talk about, which is the abuse, emotional, verbal, um, even physical abuse that happens between couples, and talk about how you can help yourself get to a place where that doesn't have to happen. And what I'm aware of is a couple of things. Typically, that comes out of a feeling of powerlessness, and we escalate and escalate in order to try to feel powerful. And it goes back to that old brain, that primitive brain where we just feel helpless and a victim and we're stuck. And so we try to increase our sense of power by escalating our efforts at control. And what happens, of course, is that we lose control. We lose control of ourselves, we lose control of the relationship, and we lose control of our behaviors, and we end up hurting not only our partner, not only our relationship, but ourselves. Because when we are physically, verbally, emotionally abusive of someone else, we don't just damage the person that we're hurting, we're damaging our own self. So I would really encourage you to step back and learn how to calm yourself so that that doesn't happen. It's so huge, and I see it happen both with men and women equally. Women don't maybe do as much harm. They can. I've had clients who've been burned, stabbed by women. So it is possible that to a large extent, the abuse that happens to men is completely ignored. I have a video about that that my husband and I made called Don't You Love Me? You can check it out on YouTube. But the truth is that we are all capable of hurting each other and hurting each other so badly. And it comes out of that old brain reactivity where we find ourselves trapped and feeling like a victim, and we just escalate ourselves completely out of control. So the trick is soothing yourself before it ever gets there. Finding a way to stop yourself when you feel flooded. And that's going to be true whether it escalates all the way to physical abuse or it just goes into the area of verbal abuse, yelling, screaming, emotional abuse, shutting the person out. But finding a way for yourself to calm yourself down, because it actually takes years off of your life when you're in that kind of state anyway. So it's harming not just you, but everyone around you. So find a way to calm yourself down. Now, some of the ways that I've learned to calm myself down are to step back and take a deep breath, take a time out, just go time out. Let's not talk about this right now. Let's wait until we're both calm. And I've even just stopped talking and, allowed myself the time to settle myself before I address what's going on. And when you can do that, then you can come back to your partner and you can say, wow, I just noticed I got really upset just now, and I'm really sorry, and I noticed you were really upset. Can we talk about what happened? And not blame the other person, not blame ourselves, not go into shame, but allow ourselves the time to settle and really examine what it was that got triggered, because it's always some kind of hurt or fear that got triggered and just sent us off into oblivion. And if we can take the time to calm ourselves, soothe ourselves, take the time to settle, then we can prevent a whole lot of really, really negative things. It can prevent divorces, it can prevent abuse, it can prevent violence from happening. Settle yourself down and don't make any actions, don't take any actions when you're in a flooded state, whether it's harm, self-harm or other harm, or just feeling overwhelmed. Take the time to settle. This is huge. Please share this with anybody you know that's in a relationship where there's a lot of conflict, where there's a lot of danger, where if there's abuse even. Please share this with anybody you know, because this is such an important piece of information. To understand that it's not really you, it's this old brain that's lying to you and telling you that you have to behave these ways that are completely out of control. It's sort of like this dichotomy. It's telling you have to get control when in truth you're completely out of control. The name of my book is called Oh Wow, This Changes Everything. It's available on Kindle and Audible. You can also find my workbook that goes along with it, the Oh Wow Healing Guide. Check it out. You can find out more about me at melodybrooke.com. Let me know if I can help in any way. Talk to you later. Bye.